Hello, my name is Christine Shen, and in today's video I would like to talk to you about things I regret about when I was in my 20s. So basically this topic I felt was important because I always see this topic floating around this site. A lot of people saying things that I regret when I was in my 20s. So basically this is like a trick topic because I have zero things that I regret from my 20s or from any point of my life. And why I would really recommend that you get to a point where that would be true for you also. Okay, so basically I have no regrets whatsoever, especially about my 20s of all things. Like, there is nothing about my 20s that I regret at all. I feel like everything happened the way that it needed to happen, and it made me the resilient and strong and the person I am today. I regret nothing. Even those things that they seem like they were mistakes, you know, things they seem that they led to pitfalls, it actually led me to be the very person that I am today, the person that's really stable, that really is confident in many areas, although some areas I'm still getting there. It's caused me to be a person that I'm really proud of being. And I feel sometimes when we're always regretting that time of being in the 20s, it's like an excuse to not enjoy today. Like when you were in your 20s, it was an excuse to hate it because you were so young and you were up and coming, and things were going on and you were feeling certain ways. But now it had its disadvantages if you stop looking at it from a rose-colored perspective. Like now, it's like there are challenges, but you know, along with the challenges there are good points too. It's like a balance, you know, and each point of your life there's going to be a balance. So I absolutely do not regret anything about my 20s or anything about my life whatsoever. I absolutely think everything is necessary for the point that you need to go to, and I feel it really serves no good purpose when everything's always about, oh, I should have did this when I'm 20. I'm 32 now. I could definitely do it today and stop using my 20s as an excuse to why I didn't do this in my 20s. Like, I'm 32, I'm not 102. There's still time yet, you know, and I'm not dead yet, you know. There's still time yet for me to keep on accomplishing these things. And I could remember one time sitting with an adult, and I was telling them I'm 28, and they were saying something like, oh, you're 28, you're over the hill. And I just feel that's kind of sad, you know. 28 is not over the hill, 48 is not over the hill, 58 is not over the hill, 68 is not over, 78 isn't over the hill. I feel like whatever point you are, if you feel like you're over the hill, then you're right, you know. And it's really about your mindset towards the areas that you need to achieve and really accomplish towards your goals. So then another topic I'm going to introduce to you is the thought processes that you think, to be more mindful basically of what you're thinking of on a constant basis. So when I say this, I mean a lot of people, they let anything come into their mind. Like if there's a commercial, they'll think about what the commercial said and they'll keep meditating on that until something else comes along. They're thinking basically on autopilot. But what I would like for many people to start doing is to just start thinking deliberately about the things that you want to think about. Okay, so the mind is a very powerful thing. It is extremely powerful. It is very powerful. In fact, if you could hold a thought, or if you could hold certain ideas in your head long enough, a lot of times you'll begin to act certain ways that eventually cause them to begin to be fulfilled. A lot of times, and you could see this when for instance, a football or a basketball team puts the intention and they keep visualizing or thinking about them getting a specific score or winning a specific game. And what will end up, if they keep directing their mind towards the direction of winning, most likely, and if they keep doing mental rehearsals and practicing and doing action along with that, you'll see that they will actually get what they put their mind towards doing. So one thing I really would implore you to do is to think deliberately and not just let anything just come and fester and come into your line of thinking. And to segue, I want to segue into presence. And when I say presence, I mean being in the present moment, being aware of where you are, so that you're not constantly in yesteryear mode or things I have to do for the future, that you're not thinking about today, what you could do for today to gradually get a better near future and then finally your destiny. That's basically what I mean. So ways to improve presence is you would do yoga, slow forms of movement, deep breathing. Now deep breathing is absolutely wonderful, because when you're deep breathing, you're relaxing the whole system, the whole body systems. And once you let your mind relax, now your body can begin to heal mentally, physically, emotionally. And not only this, it helps you to just basically improve in many areas of your life. Like for instance, the morning commute is one way we see that a lot of people set themselves up for failure, myself included, is that they'll have something for the morning to go to work, and what they'll do is that on the day of, that's when they're preparing everything, and they're just so in rush mode, and they're so boggled down with things they have to do. They always end up late to work or late to school, and they're always in a rush to be from point A to point B, that over several years it becomes to take a toll on the body. So basically, when you practice presence, when you practice mindfulness and practice things like yoga or modern dancing, and there's several things that Tai Chi, Qigong, a lot of things like that, slow walking, or just soft-paced jogging, you'll see that you begin to feel more at ease with your body. A lot of people, they hold tension in a lot of areas in their bodies because of how much stress due to work responsibilities they have. So we have one body, we really need to take care of it, and the ways how we could take care of it is by doing slow exercises. You could do fast-paced exercise, but take some time to do the slower paced ones, the ones where you do it gradually, and over time you'll get more gains doing slow rhythmic exercises and practicing presence and being mindful of what you're eating, mindful of what you're seeing, what's entering through your eyes, what you're hearing and what you're saying and pronouncing over your life, which is your vision, what you're thinking. And you'll see with time, all these practices together will lead to fulfillment and a success that is deeper than just what people could see only. A success that is truly what you want, which is inner peace and just to be at rest. Okay, so that's my video for today. I basically want to talk about these three topics because I feel I see them mentioned a lot, especially the one concerning being in your 20s. Like, I definitely don't believe in that. That's the problem in your life. I don't believe in that at all. And I feel like my life is a complete blessing, and I absolutely love, for the most part, most aspects of my life. And I'm getting to the point where I really care more and more and more. So that's my video for today. My name is Jen. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed it.